I'm Tom Betts, the creator of the horror at Highrook. I've been making games for over 8 years, working on titles like So You're Being Hunted and The Signal from Tolver. Now I run my own studio, and the horror at Highrook is my latest game. It's a cosmic horror mystery game inspired by board games, H.P. Lovecraft and RPGs. This short video explains some of the gameplay features and what to expect within the haunted halls. If you like games like Cultist Simulator, Strange Horticulture or Sunless Sea, I think you'll like the horror at Highrook. The story takes place at Highrook House, a crumbling manor above the mist-laden port of Black Sands. Your task here is to guide a team of investigators in their search for a missing family. To guide your team and uncover the mysteries that await you, you'll have to identify and solve a wide array of mysteries and tasks around the mansion. To play the game, you need to combine cards to complete tasks in the house. These cards represent things like characters, items, or inspirations. The house itself is divided into a number of different locations. Some rooms, such as the kitchen, archives, and the courtyard, are available at the start of the game. Many other chambers you'll have to work out how to unlock as the game progresses. Each room reflects a different type of attribute, and performing a task there requires items of the associated skill. The machine room, for example, is focused on the theme of devices. The archive concentrates on memories, and the guest rooms are associated with dreams. Certain cards are marked with a cog icon. This indicates that the item described is the focus of a task, and that task can be performed in a room that shares the same attribute as the card. For example, the simple trowel can be used in the courtyard in order to dig for herbs or other buried items. Every task also needs a character to be present in the character square of the room in order for the job to be performed. Once a character and a task card are placed in the correct squares, the task can be executed. It will take a certain amount of time, and after this, a set of new cards is produced as the reward from the task. Digging in the courtyard might result in alchemical plants being found. Searching the archives might result in encrypted tomes being unearthed. The output of one task is often the input to another. Books found in the archives might be interpreted in the study. Herbs from the courtyard can be processed in the laboratory. Tasks require a certain level of an attribute to be performed. The more difficult the task is, the higher the attribute needs to be. In these cases, the skills of a character can contribute to the total. Atticus Hawke is proficient at foraging due to his skill with the Paths attribute. Additional cards can also be placed in a room to aid with a task. These are support cards, and they also add points to assist in reaching the required total. For instance, machine oil adds +1 to any task being performed in the machine room, but this card will be removed by the task. In addition to finding and completing tasks across the estate, you will also find fragments of ancient rites, arcane machines, and shattered relics. When enough pieces have been found, you can assemble them in the composer to recreate the lost item. Although the terrors you face are inhuman, your team of investigators are real people and subject to hunger, fatigue, injury, and madness. You must monitor their well-being and treat their ailments. Regular sleep, food, and even relaxation are crucial to your success. As you explore the deeper mysteries of the mansion, you will encounter all manner of adversaries. Demons and ghosts roam the halls. These cards are not in your control and will injure nearby characters with pain, disease, and madness. Some enemies you can defeat, some will eventually vanish on their own, and others are best left undisturbed. But as well as antagonistic entities, you can also discover less harmful characters who might offer support, clues, or new tools. Keep a lookout for Mr. Tubbs, the family cat. Your investigations will unearth a catalogue of notes and letters as you progress. All of these can be stored and retrieved, pored over to unearth clues and memories. The horror at Highrook is a game of experimentation and exploration. If you hit a dead end, turn your investigation elsewhere for a moment. There's almost always another task to solve, another mystery to be unravelled. I really hope you enjoy unravelling the mysteries of Highrook. If you're interested, please add the game to your wishlist. You can try the demo now on Steam, and the game is due for release on the 1st of May 2025.